Do you know your financial rights? Many women unknowingly face financial disadvantages due to lack of information, systemic barriers, or outdated societal expectations. Without awareness, these challenges can lead to missed opportunities and financial insecurity. But when you understand your rights, you gain confidence to take control of your financial future, build wealth, and create lasting security. Today, we'll explore key financial rights every woman should know and actionable steps to strengthen your financial foundation. Hello, and welcome to Rise to Your Money Power, where we have honest conversations to empower you around your relationship with money. I'm Pamela Plick, your host, and I'm on a mission to empower women to confidently build wealth from the inside out. I help purpose driven women overcome feeling anxious, overwhelmed, or stuck related to their personal relationship with money so that they can become confident, achieve peace of mind, financial freedom, and impact. And I do this through my signature programs and services, as well as through events and community. As women, we've made incredible strides in the financial world. Yet many women still face challenges when it comes to understanding and exercising their financial rights. From equal pay to credit access to financial independence, knowing your rights is the first step towards financial empowerment. Whether you're managing your own finances, running a business, or planning for retirement, understanding these key rights will help you to build a secure and abundant future. So let's discuss the five financial rights every woman should know and some actionable steps that you can take to strengthen your financial foundation. The first financial right that every woman should know is the right to equal pay. Despite progress, the gender pay gap still persists, meaning that women often earn less than men for the same work. Now, understanding your right to equal pay under the law is crucial to advocating for yourself. The Equal Pay Act, which is in the United States, and other labor laws protect women from wage discrimination, yet many women don't negotiate their salaries or benefits due to fear or lack of information. And one action step that you can take to practice your right to equal pay is to research salary benchmarks for your role and your industry. If you suspect pay inequality, then document your contributions and consider negotiating a fair salary with confidence. The second financial right that every woman should know is the right to financial independence. Financial independence is about more than just earning money, it's about having full control over your financial decisions, ensuring long term security, and building confidence in managing your wealth. I want to take a little bit deeper dive into this area and give you three essential steps to help you to strengthen your financial independence and some action items that you can take right away to begin to implement them. The first tip is to build multiple streams of income. Relying on a single source of income, whether from a job or a partner, can leave you financially vulnerable. So, by creating multiple streams of income, you increase your financial stability and you gain more control over your financial future. This can include a side business or investments, maybe rental properties, or even freelance work. One action step that you can take to begin to implement this tip is to identify one additional income stream that aligns with your skills or your interests. Then you want to start small, maybe freelance a skill, then sell a product or invest in dividend paying stocks and build from there. The second tip is to establish your own credit and financial identity. This is so key for women. Your credit score impacts your ability to buy a home, to secure a loan, or even start a business. Start or grow your business. Even if you share finances with a spouse or partner, maintaining your own credit history is crucial to financial independence. Many women find themselves financially trapped in relationships because they lack personal credit. So, one action step that you can take to begin to implement this tip is if you don't already have your own credit card, you want to make sure that you open one in your name and use it responsibly. If you already have a credit in your own name, you want to make sure that you check your credit score and improve it by paying bills on time, first of all, and reducing debt. Now, the third tip is to set and control your financial goals. True financial independence means making your own financial decisions, whether it's saving for a home, investing in your retirement, or starting a business. You should have clear financial goals that reflect your aspirations, not just shared goals with a partner or family. Now, it is important to have a shared vision with your partner, and making sure that you have joint goals together. But it's also important for you to have goals that are your personal goals that you want to achieve. Now, one action step that you can take to begin to implement this tip is to take time to write down your top three financial goals. Then create a plan with deadlines and action steps to work towards them, even if it means starting with small contributions. And by implementing these tips, you take active steps towards securing your financial independence. And it's not just about having money, it's about having choices, security, and the power to create your own financial future. Now, third financial right that every woman should know is the right to credit and loans. Women have the legal right to access credit, loans, and financial products without discrimination. And what's interesting is prior to, I believe it was 1974, but I know it was in the 70s, is that was when women were given the right to be able to apply for credit in their name alone. Before that, they had to have a male, if it was their spouse, or to co-sign on a loan with them or apply jointly with them. But fortunately, that's changed and realized that it wasn't so very long ago. But however, even though we have that right, many women struggle with lower credit scores due to limited financial education or reliance on partners for financial decisions. Now, understanding your credit worthiness is key to securing loans or home ownership, education, as well as business ventures. One action step that you can take to begin to implement this step of the right to credit and loans is to check your credit score regularly and take steps to improve your credit score by paying bills on time and reducing debt. And there's an actual website in the United States where you're entitled to get at least one free credit report a year for all three reporting agencies. And the site that you can get that from is annualcreditreport.com. So check your credit report regularly. Now, the fourth financial right every woman should know is the right to financial literacy and education. Financial literacy is power. Women have the right to financial education that equips them to make informed decisions about investing, saving, as well as wealth building. Now, unfortunately, many women were never taught personal finance, leaving them feeling unprepared or major financial decisions. Now, if that was you, and I hear this from a lot of women, they weren't taught, growing up in the household, the parents didn't teach them about managing money. But, we didn't have control over what happened when we were children. But now, as an adult, you have total control over your financial future and there's so many opportunities to get that financial education that you want. Now, one action step that you can take to implement this step, the right to financial literacy and education, is to invest in financial education by reading books, attending workshops, or working with a financial coach or other financial professional to strengthen your money management skills. The fifth financial right that every woman should know is the right to wealth building and financial security. Women, as women, we have a tendency to live longer than our male counterparts, making retirement planning even more critical. And in addition to that, we have a tendency, sometimes we take a break from the workforce. Maybe, if we're having children or raising a family or even being a caregiver for other members of our family. And if we're out of the workforce, that means we're not contributing to our retirement plans. If we're employed, not contributing to the employer sponsored plans or even to Social Security. So it's important, it makes it a challenge in terms of planning for our long-term financial future and planning for retirement. So it's important to understand your right to employer-sponsored plans, to Social Security benefits, as well as investment opportunities to ensure long-term security. If you are employed and you want to research, if your employer offers an employer-sponsored retirement plan, such as a 401k, you want to do some research, making sure that you understand what the contribution limits are, how much you can contribute, what the company will match, and making sure that you at least work towards maxing or increasing your contribution to the employer match. Because if you don't, you're leaving free money on the table. So, understanding your employer sponsored plans, also understanding your Social Security benefits. And you can actually get a copy of your Social Security benefits and by going to Social Security .gov, and you're entitled to get a copy. You can print that and it shows you by year what your earnings are, as well as what your projected benefit would be at the various retirement ages. And it's important to make sure that you review that benefit statement so that you make sure there's no errors in it, that everything is up to date, especially if you had multiple employers. So review your Social Security benefit statements. You want to do that at least once a year as well, and research any investment opportunities that are available to you and to ensure your long-term security. Now, one action step that you can take to to begin to understand the right or implement the right to wealth building and retirement security is to review your retirement savings plan and increase your contributions as needed. If you don't have one, then you want to start with, first of all, making sure that, if your employer offers it, you should definitely participate. If your employer doesn't offer it, then you have some other options, such as an individual retirement account or, um, as I mentioned, the 401k, if your employer offers it, to secure your financial future. Now, if you're self-employed, there are some other options for you. As self-employed individuals, we have retirement plan options where, as self-employed, we can contribute more than what we would be able to contribute to an employer sponsored plan. So making sure that you research that as well. In conclusion, women's financial rights begin with understanding and exercising their rights. By advocating for equal pay, maintaining financial independence, successful or accessing credit, investing in financial literacy, and securing your retirement, you take control over your financial future. Knowledge is power. And when women stand in their financial power, they create lasting change for themselves and future generations. Now, let's recap what we covered today. We discussed 5 key financial rights every woman should know and actionable steps to strengthen your financial foundation. The first step is the right to equal pay. Number 2, the right to financial independence. Number 3, you have the right to credit and loans. Number 4, you have the right to financial literacy and education. And lastly, you have the right to build wealth and retirement security. So what I'd love for you to do at this point is, if you've been taking notes, great. If you haven't yet, pull out your note-taking sheet or your journal. And I want to give you 3 questions to reflect on and to help you gain clarity and motivate yourself into action. The first question to ask, the first question is, think about, have you ever experienced financial inequality? And if so, how did you handle it? The second question is, what steps can you take today to strengthen your financial independence? And then the third question is, what financial literacy resources, so think about this, what financial literacy resources can you commit to exploring over the next month? Are you ready to take the first step towards financial empowerment and success? If so, join me. I'd love for you to join me for a powerful money power breakthrough call to unlock the key to transforming your relationship with money and putting you on the path to money mastery. Together, during this complimentary call, We'll uncover what's holding you back from aligning your vision with your goals and identifying and help you to identify the next inspired step to pave the way towards ultimate financial freedom. You don't want to miss this opportunity to create a brighter future for yourself and your business. So, to learn more and apply again for this complimentary Money Power Breakthrough call, just go to pamelaplick.com/thank you to access the link to schedule your call. Then, after you've scheduled your call, go ahead and check out some of my other tools and resources that are designed to help you to start unlocking your financial freedom and setting yourself up for long term financial success. In closing, I'd like to leave you with this final thought. The wealthiest woman is not the one who earns the most, but the one who controls her financial destiny. Thank you so much for spending the time with me today. And until next time, remember, you can rise to your money power. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.